My childhood dream was to go to space and meet aliens. I don't know why I was thinking about it. I was thinking that there are like a lot of different other worlds and I can fly between those worlds freely.
When I was a little boy, I wanted to have magic. I wanted to be a magic person. I wanted to be a magician, a wizard. I would sit in my front yard and I would make magic spells. I would dig in the earth and I would fill it up with water and I would put sticks in there and leaves, and I have all sorts of formulas to make the spell. And to this day I actually believe that they worked. Sometimes they would be to make the wind blow, and sometimes they would be to make it rain. I don't know. On some sort of level, I feel like it was some sort of arrogant thing in terms of like wanting to have control over everything. But I think that just sort of reflected the powerlessness I sort of felt when I was a child and how much I wanted to control the world.
So I was lucky enough to have a mom that really put the thought in my head that I could do anything. She had this dumb little song that she would sing to me from my earliest days, my earliest thoughts in life. And so I grew up just thinking that the world is a massive sandbox and I could go and build whatever I want and become whatever I want in life. There's no limits to the possibilities on that front. And when I was a teenager, or even before that, I always knew that I wanted to do something with computers. I just got really serious about computer science, and I wanted to go into computer science, and I wanted to see what I could make by learning that field. I didn't get to jump into it the way that I would like to, but here I am years later and I can sit in front of a computer and type code and see what comes out on the other end.
I'm sad that I can't remember what my dreams were as a child. I know I really wanted to dance. That's mostly what I remember.
When I was a kid, I was really into ancient Egypt. I thought it was a fascinating society. I had dozens of books about the pharaohs of Egypt and the different kingdoms and the history of how it all came together. And for me, it just blew my mind that there was this culture that had existed for thousands and thousands of years and in so many ways come to an end multiple thousand years before I ever existed. And I wanted to study that. I wanted to learn more about that. I wanted to be an Egyptologist. And of course, then found out that so many kids love ancient Egypt. That's a rather common obsession. And that led me to want to tell stories, to get other people excited about the world and understand history and that type of thing. Kind of get to do that with what I do now, which is awesome.
So I grew up in a very quantitative family. Both my parents had degrees and my mom was a mathematician. So for a very long part of my life, at least childhood, I wanted to be a mathematician. I wanted to be more of a math teacher. I think more of a societal push for women to be in more service roles. And then I discovered physics in high school, and then I decided, oh no, I want to be a physicist. Then in college I switched back to math, so that's been an interesting development. That I guess my childhood dream is kind of coming true. I don't know if I'll stay in academia and then become a different type of math teacher, so math professor, but for the time being I'm kind of just happy doing research and figuring my life out. But funny how these things happen.